Once again, Dwight Howard has found a new home. Yes, he was traded to the Brooklyn Nets for Timonthey Mozgov and 2 second-round picks. Also, the Hornets are getting cash too. Now, Dwight Howard used to be one of the top tier players of the league, and a lot of people had a lot of hype with him, but he just never lived up to it. Dwight Howard is definitely a very talented individual, but he's definitely up there in age, and his best years are clearly behind him. Plus, he's a huge diva. Now, I used to be a fan of Dwight Howard because he was one of these like traditional big men, but now I just look at him as a complete joke. The NBA is full of prima donnas, but this guy is the king of prima donnas, and that's the reason why I just don't think he never won anything. Since his athleticism is now regressing, teams are less likely to put up with his bull crap. Now, I know it's fun to crap on this guy, however though, I still think that there is some positives to his game. No matter how old this guy gets, he's still going to be able to rebound. Plus, he scored over 16 points per game, which is the most in his career since his 2013 season with the Houston Rockets. Then he played 81 games, which was the most in his career since his 2009-10 season, which he played the full 82. And Dwight Howard doesn't always play every single game. Health has actually been a slight concern with this guy. Also, a big reason why Brooklyn would want him is because he's a big name, and when you play in a market similar to New York, you have to capitalize with the amount of people there. So essentially, you need to have big names on the market to give people an incentive to watch their games. Plus, this is the last year the Nets will not have a first-round pick, unless they trade their 2019 selection, which I highly doubt, but hell, they're the Nets. So I think they wanted to take advantage of them having a draft pick next year. Their first round picks, of course they trade away both their second round picks to acquire this bum. I know second round picks don't really matter, but usually the good organizations in the league can take advantage of having low draft picks and finding players out of them. So I really think that this is a PR move, not exactly a basketball move, because they were ranked 11th when it came to rebounds. While the other undecorated franchise that was also a part of this trade made the smarter decision. The Charlotte Hornets are essentially getting themselves a better deal because, well, Timonthey Mozgov, sure, he's not as good as Dwight Howard, but at least he just doesn't carry as much baggage. And plus, there's at least something there with Kemba Walker. Sure, the Hornets are taking on a pretty bad contract with Timonthey Mozgov. However, though, they definitely do have the cap space to afford it because not many people are going to be attracted to go to Charlotte. You could say that essentially that the Nets did this because they wanted to save cap space, but in reality, I think this is more PR than strategy. While when it comes to the Hornets, they definitely focus more on basketball versus the revenue of their team. Overall, I've been talking way too much, guys. What do you guys think? Leave your comments down below. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.